Hello everyone.
Hi.
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 Hi. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So
So
we're
let us introduce ourselves first.
yeah.
Sure. Okay. My name is Do Pui 252928.
My name is Chan Wai Ying. It's metric number 252943.
Okay, my name
Um,
is Nurul Farhana Shuaib, 252645.
My name is Nur Khairuni Saiman. Matrix number 252593.
My name is Wan Hari Irfan. Matric number 252667.
So as we can see that we are already given the strategic managerial skills assessment just now. So like
Yep.
according to the scenario that I have given, so according to the question A, so do you guys have any idea what strategies that can be used in orange computers that have been given?
Yeah. I think like maybe they use concentration strategies like the horizontal growth one. Because like if we look, they have like their revenues is from different areas like US, Europe, Asia, and other areas. So I think like they use this horizontal growth strategy. So what do you guys think?
I agree with your point because it also provide a range of products that related to computer, is it? So I think it's horizontal growth also.
Yeah, because like we can see that at the paragraph one, it stated that from its revenue, 60% was from sales in US, 50% from Europe, and 7% from Asia, and 3% from other areas. So according to the horizontal growth definition, it's stated that expansion of operations into other geographic locations and increasing the range of products. So we can see that it has many locations, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
But why don't think that is a horizontal integration strategy since the horizontal integration is means that it's it's which a firm operates in multiple geographic location as well, right? So why um, maybe it can be the horizontal integration.
Mm, non-industrial.
I think because if we look at the definition itself, I think integration is more towards the firm operation as a whole. But for horizontal growth, is more towards the product and services. Because if you can see that horizontal growth means that expansion of operations into other geographic and or increasing the range of products. But in integration, they didn't say about anything about the products. So I think that integration is more on the company itself, not like not just products. I think so. I think so.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, I agree also with one.
But I
Is
think
there like
horizontal growth and horizontal integration actually is same things, is it?
Yeah.
yeah?
But growth is they decide to expand their
Mm-mm.
operation into other of geographic location.
Mm-mm.
But horizontal integration is already operate in multiple of geographic location. So actually it's same thing, is it?
Then shouldn't it be like horizontal integration if we say that they already
Oh
operates
yeah,
in
yeah.
multiple? Because like as you said, the horizontal growth, it plans to expand, right? But
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
already operate. So maybe is it horizontal integration?
I don't think so because
Why?
because I think the concept is the same like the automotive here in Malaysia, like like Daihatsu, like Honda. They have the company here. They have the company that assemble their the cars here in Malaysia. But uh, but I think because that which means that is why they integrate, which means they combine with other companies like Geely, for example, Geely and Proton, if I'm not mistaken. Geely is a company from China, I think.
Mm.
China or India, I'm not sure. That it's like, you know, it's just a little bit same like JV. It's just that integration is how they maybe this is my opinion, that they expand not only their product but their company as a whole, which means like for companies that have you know, like branches, like uh, for the easier example is like franchises companies. They have I mean, they have firms here. They have companies here. Like for example, McDonald's. You know, they have like McDonald's here in Malaysia. We have McDonald's in Thailand. We have McDonald's everywhere in the world. But for me, horizontal growth is more like products, because products is easier to expand rather than the company, because you know, we just selling products, right?
Oh,
Just
okay.
selling products.
Some
I
kind
got
like
your point. I
they
got your point.
some kind like they do the diversification into the different markets for their own product and services lah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you,
that's my point.
so what I get is you say they are send their product import to other country, but it's not branch at other countries, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, the one
it's
I
a little bit like that. So
our
like for me,
just
the
is like, yeah, the branch itself, right? The same
yeah.
brand.
So for me, like integrations, the aim of integration is more towards the brand. I mean, the companies or the brands name. But for growth is more towards how good the product is, that they can expand it to other countries.
Also,
Okay.
Yeah.
as we can see, if the Orange computers have been like promoting their products into different countries, is
Mm.
it right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Right,
all
so-
of us, all of us agree that concentration strategies and it under
Or-
horizontal growth.
Yes.
Yes.
Agree.
Agree. So shall we proceed to the next question or what?
Yes.
But wait, like since this question like has 5 marks, so what else we want to explain in this question?
Oh.
I think the first one we should like state it like horizontal growth. So
Horizontal
after
growth.
that we can proceed with the definition of horizontal growth.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Definitions.
And then we relate it with the scenario, right?
Yeah.
Definition and then relate with scenario.
That's all.
So
Could we provide more examples like if can?
Oh yeah, more examples. Okay.
Yeah.
examples using the other
Like real life companies.
oh yeah.
Sure.
So what company can be example?
Let me search.
I think Watson. No. That one for integration.
Because I think
Nisa
there
is
are too many examples if we can get from integration compared to growth.
Puyi, is your line okay? Because I can't see you.
No.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
You're searching.
the Walt Disney Company and 21st Century Fox in 2017.
Are they using horizontal growth?
I think that's for integration.
Oh, integration.
Integration.
3 examples of horizontal integration.
Yeah, that's integration.
Horizontal
I saw one example is Uber. Uber
Uber,
launch in
Uber.
some branch. Yeah.
Uber or
So
Uber.
like Uber, Grab, and all
Yeah.
they use like horizontal.
Yeah, because we can see that Uber provide like Grab car or maybe food,
Food, yeah.
market, right?
Yeah.
So we can use like Uber for an example, Uber or maybe Grab or as our example. Is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Is it because Uber is also like expanding their services or maybe products into the new markets? That's why Uber is
Yeah.
one of the examples.
Yeah, because like as I see here, it said that Uber launched in San Francisco, and then later it expand to location all across the globe. So that's why I think that it used horizontal growth. Plus
Yes.
it also. Hey, wait, I didn't see. I can't see what why in face.
Ah,
No, one. I can't see one face. It's only me.
no, I can see.
Oh, you
I
can see.
think-
Okay.
Ah,
I think the lines problem.
Yeah, nice. I think we're okay with A now, right?
Yeah.
So we can use Uber lah as our
Yeah.
example.
Okay.
So we proceed to question B.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the question B is asking, since the crisis of COVID-19, so whether this company, which is Orange Computers, can survive during this pandemic situation to sustain its profitability and growth. So I think most of the company nowadays having a financial problem with decreasing their it's called the income lah. So
Mhm.
I think this have been faced by Orange Computer as well. But from my point of view, Orange Computer is something like it's a very technology digital thingy. So and then I think this all technology stuff is very important, play a main role in this modern world. So I think it still have the possibility, the profitability and growth continuous lah.
Yeah.
Because since nowadays all the businesses or whatever, they have already expand and move online. So I think that's a continuous growth in here.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think that maybe they can still gain profit, but we need to take on account that most people have been released by their jobs, and also people didn't have any income monthly
Yes.
for like I think for 3 months,
Yes.
at least. So
Mhm.
well, they might be slump, or although that most of the companies right now are working from home, so they use more computers at home. But still, we need to reconsider that during this pandemic, also too many people have lost their jobs. So does it really helps the company?
I think it can really help the company because as we can see that most of the businesses are most of them are working from home or the employees are working from home. So to help the employees to be effective, of course the company have to provide maybe some online tools for the employees to use. For example, if they have to conduct a meeting, so they have to use online platforms such as maybe Zoom or maybe Google Meet and what so on. So I think
I think
Yeah.
not only businessmen are using the laptop or computer. Students like us also need to use laptop also, is it? Need
Yeah.
to do the assignment.
yeah, all of us are affected as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Plus like
Now,
the Orange computers also like they acquired Nectar Tunes, like the Nectar Tunes website is like about songs and all. And based on my research, like I see there are even though we have COVID and all, but artists still like do live stream concerts, and it said that there is a spike in listening from due to the artists doing live stream concerts and all. So like I think the sales from the song like really will help the Orange Computers to continue gaining revenues even during this COVID-19 crisis. So I think that's why the Orange Computers still can survive lah.
Yeah, even in 2019, we can see that the income from Orange Computer compared to in 2012, they 2012 they just get 2% of revenue from other related products of computer. But in 2019 they gained 20% of their income just solely from Nectartune. So I think it's logical.
So
Yeah,
some more I think. Oh, sorry. Is it Carolina saying anything?
No. I just want to add up to
I just
Harry's
want.
point.
I just want to add on. Maybe it's because since the Orange Computer have already collaborate with the company of Nectartunes on 2019, so I'm surely believe this collaboration between these two companies can bring a more or a lot of what they call opportunity for everyone in this world today lah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Sorry
sure.
for instruct. He said Orange Computer took over Trendy.
Yeah, took over.
Yeah,
I
Took
think
over
like
is
more
not
they didn't collab.
Yeah.
it more to acquire, right?
They just bought the company.
Oh.
So I think we missed up the
strategy.
question B. He said that the strategy has changed.
Yeah.
So we need to say what strategy they changed to.
So like they use the
He said that in 2012 is using the horizontal growth, is it? But I think 2019 they changed their strategy into vertical growth. Because they take over a function previously provided by a supplier. Same as they say that took over 20 in. So I think they have changed their strategy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we have missed up something else before
Yeah.
before the question of whether it's surviving or not.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a green light for them, right? Because like all are stuck at something to do. So by having the Nectartunes, like everyone can enjoy, even though we are at home.
Yeah. People like to listen music. The music that make them happy.
Yeah.
So I think that the sales of songs has potential to grow in future.
Yep.
So that's why we say that the computer can survive even though during the COVID-19.
So I also agree that this company can survive during this pandemic.
Yeah, me too.
So you say that we need to think the new strategy that need to implemented by Orange Computers. So
we need
what's
to think of new
strategy? You say that what do you think on the new strategy implemented by Orange Computers?
So it actually asks about our opinion on their vertical growth, right? It's not like we need to think of new, right?
So it's like come up with new new strategies, new ideas, something like that, is it?
Yes.
No, I think no, because like, what do you think on the new strategy implemented by Orange Computers? So currently, the new strategy that they use is vertical growth. So what do we think about?
No.
Isn't it like that?
Vertical growth is used in 2019. Yeah, now it's 2020. We need to think a new strategy to implement.
Or maybe is it because I think it is the misunderstand here
Yeah.
I think we
Is
do
it?
not need to think of new strategy,
Yeah.
right? We do
It
not.
is because of 2019
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
take over
They
a
change.
company. So
Okay.
what is
Yeah.
what is the
Ah.
strategies
Yeah.
here?
We do not need to think about new
Ah.
strategy. We just need to give
Yeah.
opinion about what we think
For the
the
2020, we
strategy
just
that
need
they
to
use,
give an
yeah,
opinion
Vertical
on
either they
vertical
can
growth,
survive,
yeah, vertical,
either they
yeah.
can survive the pandemic or not.
Ah, okay. I know, I know. I
So right
misunderstood.
now we need to
It's
discuss on
okay.
does
What's
the
the new?
strategy that
So,
Orange Company has done in 2019
yeah,
is it okay or
is
not?
it working? Something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
And
Understood.
firstly, yeah, and I think like they did a great choice by using this vertical growth, like because the COVID-19 thing happens, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like since like they managed to diversify their revenue, so
I'm really sorry to interrupt.
yeah.
You said vertical growth, is it?
vertical growth, right? They use vertical growth or
yes.
vertical integration. It's the
Oh,
same,
yeah,
right? Vertical growth and yeah, the new strategy.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my opinion. I think like they did a great job by changing the strategy, because now like they can like breathe through this like COVID-19 easily lah. Like they did not suffer that much.
I think that if we want to add on the second part of the question B about the
Yeah.
either can survive, I think we can add up the stability strategies.
Stability.
I think maybe they can use the proceed with caution strategy. I think
Oh,
it's on slide 17.
Slide 7.
yeah, sure.
Yep, slide 17. I think if you want to if you want to add on
Add on.
some point for the
Stability
our
strategies.
yeah the
Stability.
stability strategies, because I mean like we know every company is affected because of COVID, so
Yes.
so they need to do something, right? They need to do something because of the COVID. So I think we can, I mean, in the maybe we can propose the
Okay.
the idea of maybe they can. I think it's proceed with caution strategy. I don't know with y'all. So what do y'all think?
I think
Yeah, I
it's
think-
profit
I-
strategy.
Professor Reggie.
Decision to do nothing new, because they think that COVID-19 will be curved in future, so it only a temporary crisis.
But I think the safer approach is the I think it's personally, because personally I think the safest strategy they can use is proceed with caution, because profit strategy I know it's saying that are only temporary for I mean the company's problem are only temporary, but because this is a virus, we're saying we're not talking about flood, we're not talking about
Yeah.
thunderstorm, right? This is something that we cannot see. This is not a war that we can fight with our energy. It's a fight where we just need to take care of ourselves. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I think the safest approach for the company is to use the proceed with caution strategy. I think, but I don't know, how do y'all think? I mean, I also agree with the profit strategy at first, but
Yeah, you think
if
the-
considering
think,
the
yeah.
situation, I don't think it's the safest choice.
I think they don't need to do a new decision, because because we can see that what I mean like they can see that they also can give revenues to the company, even though
Yeah.
is it COVID.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first thing come up to me is the proceed with caution strategy as well lah. Since the companies they cannot like a whole company, a big company that have a stable revenue before, so they impossible to like stop for a while and then stop for earning money. So I think it is best for them to continue with a caution strategy. So
Yes.
just be careful on the step they want to take. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I agree.
mean, even in the statement also, it says that in 2019, the company has received quite a good revenue for for the Nectar tools. So
Yeah.
like we say, considering that people tend to hear music while staying at home, so I think that by continuing that growth, I think it's better for the company and for themselves also, I think.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, agree.
So all of us agree that we can use a profit strategy, right?
Yes, like this is for like suggesting, right?
Yeah, suggestion.
Okay.
No, it's quotient strategy, no?
Huh?
Sorry?
Just now we agree with quotient strategy, not profit strategy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, we proceed
Yeah,
with caution
Yeah.
strategy.
but for the concentration strategies that we've discussed is for the first part of the question, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Revenue
For the one
strategy, which
that
is the
we
vertical
read,
growth.
right?
Yeah, with the vertical
Mhm.
growth. And then for the second part of the question about the survivability is
Survival, yes.
then we can talk about the proceed with caution strategy.
Yeah.
Oh. So just want to ask for, like just now we have mentioned about the vertical growth. So
Mhm.
that one would be the one of the strategy as well, or only we can choose for the proceed with caution strategy.
The proceed with caution strategy, like it just like we want to suggest to them that they also can use
I see.
proceed. But currently, for the year 2019 or 2020, they are currently using vertical growth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
can.
So,
So
you guys have any idea to add on, or maybe have you guys your opinion to regarding our
No.
presentation later?
I
Yeah,
think we need
how-
to find out some reference to prove the
Mhm.
company can survive. Like someone mentioned that the computer sales increase, like something like this. We need to mention about the
Give
reference.
a evidence to
Yeah.
prove lah.
We can find facts.
Yeah, to support
Okay.
our idea, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think nothing can add on already.
Okay. We can start doing our slide.
Okay, so we continue to our presentations according to the case scenario that we have just discussed just now. Yeah. Next slide. Okay. Okay, the first question will be explain the type of strategy that Orange Computers implemented. So all of us agree that we have used a horizontal growth strategy. So it is the definition of horizontal growth strategy is the expansion of operation into other geographic locations and increasing the range of products and services offered to current markets. Actually, it is different to the horizontal integrations. It is more towards expanding the product to other regions compared to expanding their business territorial. So as we can see through the scenario, Orange Computers already generate sales from multiple geographic locations, which are US, Europe, Asia, and other areas as well. So example from here that can we use is Uber, because it is launched in San Francisco, but later they roll out to thousands of locations across the globe.
Okay, so for question B, which we separated with two questions, which is B part 1 and question B part 2. So question B part 1 does ask us about our opinion on the new strategy implemented by the Orange Computers. So as we can see that the approach or the strategy that Orange Computers have done is the vertical growth or the vertical integration strategy. So the strategy is achieved by taking over a function previously provided by a supplier or distributor, because reason why we say this is that Orange Computer has bought or took over Tweety Incorporated as its and also the main supplier and the collaborator for the company. So our opinion is that the strategy is a good strategy where it helps to diversify the company's revenue. This is because from the statement that has been given by us. Previously, the 98% of the revenue in 2012, 90% of it is focusing on the computers and the related products regarding the computers. But after they take Tweety Incorporated and they introduce Nectar Tunes, just from the Nectar Tunes itself, they gain in an increase of 18% of sales that is not relatable with the computer stuffs to 20%, which means that or 20% of the revenue of the total revenue for Orange Computers has taken to 20% of it. So for the next question, which is question B2. Next slide, please. Okay, so can the company survive during the pandemic situation? Because as we all know that this pandemic has taken toll to everybody, not only Orange Computers business, but almost every businesses that are available in the world. So, but for us, we believe that they can survive during this COVID-19 pandemic. Because why? Because the advantage is that their company is basically on computer and gadgets company. So and as we all know right now during this pandemic situation, most of the companies they take approach of work from home approach, and even us students we also need to learn from home. So because of that, the demand of laptop increasing, not only laptop, computers and even phones. So because of that, it is a good opportunity for them as a selling point, you know, for especially for staffs that needs to work from home, and also for us students that had to learn from home. And also an advantage for them is that because of the they introduced Nectar Tunes, which a good approach during the lockdown. Because why? Because usually during the lockdown, most people they don't have anything to do. They just lazily just doing nothing at home, and just hang out. So by providing Nectar Tunes, people during the lockdown they can hear songs. They can listen to songs that maybe that was been released by artists. Because right now there's lots of platforms like YouTube Music, like Spotify, Jokes, for example. So they can use this platform to increase their sales, to increase their revenue, although they have to face this pandemic situation. So, but besides of that, our suggestion for the company is to proceed with caution strategy. Because why? Because COVID-19, like we all know, is an enemy that cannot be defeated with brute strength. Because we don't know where is the virus. Because yeah, it's important for us to keep ourselves safe. So we need to be. So the company need to be smart enough not to just do anything that they want like we usually do. So yeah, so that's all for me.
Okay,